and sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports.
Well, good morning, pleasant welcome to today's edition of the program, Sports Extra. Sports Extra is a 1-full-hour sports program where we talk about those happening within our Liberian football and other sporting area. We also throw lights on the basketball sector, the kickball area, and much more. It's just on a Thursday, and it's the 18 days of September 2025, and we are gearing up for an exciting football fixture over the weekend. But yesterday, the Wild Food Tournament under 17 girls got underway with Sierra Leone recording the 2-1 victory over Senegal in the opening match. Of the Liberia team will be in action tomorrow at the Samuel Kando Sports Stadium in Pinzio. But there are three things we want to look at. FC Facile will be against MC Ojo on Saturday. The visitors has already touched down in Liberia. They're here already. They arrived yesterday. The good thing about it is that the MC Ojo's players are arriving in Liberia with pillows, with water, food. They're here for today, Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. The game. Right after the game, they book their private jet back to Algeria and prepare for the return leg, and it's something that they have prepared. But likewise, FC Facile is fully prepared too. They are the champions of Liberia. They won the first division league for the very first time in many years. They used to be in the league in 2009. They've been around for a couple of years, but the last 2 to 3 years we stopped seeing them. And then they returned to the top flight. They got Moscow FC space. They went on to win the league ahead of Heaven 11 Football Club. Now, what would they do in the CAF Champions League is to be his question, because Saturday is the date. Blackman Warrior, who just got promoted to the First Division League last season, on their debut season in the top flight of Liberia football, they finished in the top 8. and end up winning the Orange Cup ahead of Liska FC in the final. That's a very good run for them. And they will be in action on Sunday against Cameroon Cup champions. That's Cameroon, but Benin, pardon me, that's the champion of the Benin FA Cup, Club Cotonou. And we got a very basic week of football in Liberia. But I've been told couples of supporters of FC Facel will be doing a massive awareness on today, beginning at the Tuput Road Junction in Pinzo City. So, but there are a few things I want us also to look at. Our team of reporters visited Heaven 11 training section on Tuesday, and we have a few words with the coaching staff, the players some of the players that just returned to club duty. The guy, Willon Gibson returned to the team training section after the international break with Liberia. He did not get a minute against Tunisia, but he started against Malawi as Liberia were head to a 2-2 entertaining draw. But they all are eyeing the first division league, but we don't know. We take this urgent break, and when we come back, we will dive into it more. But just before that, we will be hoping to talk to Nathaniel Tukpa, who will join us from Nimba. Nathaniel will share with us what's unfolding when it comes to the Nimba County District League. It's on, and it's something that brings people together. Yeah, it was one of the biggest tournaments, and we'll be hoping to talk to Kingsley Horace. He's from Sino County. He's a football journalist like Nathaniel Tukpa, and he will tell us about the Sino County upcoming district league. Jerome C. Wale will join us from Kakatan, Magibi County. Jerome will tell us about the decision not to host the district league in Kakatan. Will be taken to the Unification Sport page. So we will have them in as a caller on the show to talk about the Federal District League. But I get this break. When we come back, we talk about Willon Gibson's statement made ahead of Liberia two-leg tie. That's two remaining crucial feature in the 2026 FIFA World Cup set for October. Liberia will be at home to Namibia, and they will be away to Equatorial Guinea. But I get this break to be right back. Thank you so much for rejoining us. It's on Thursday, the 18 days of September. So let's take it bit by bit, right? Let's start with FC Facel, head of marketing and fan development, Peter King-Kwe. He was on the show on yesterday with Elijah Pan, where he talked more concerning preparation ahead of our Saturday fixture. But that brings you this interview with Peter Kwe, and you can know that Facel is building up a momentum that they want to, for the first time, fill the SKD as they take on Alger, because this is a club that has a huge fan base in Algeria. So Facel want to show to them that this is Liberia, this is our home, we were made here, and we play here. So we want to show to you people that you can just come to Pinzo and just overshadow us. Yes. So according to the organizer for FC Facel Fan Club, they said that they want to fill the stadium. There are tickets on sale. But let's get this from Peter Queen first, and then when we come back, we'll see how best to dive into the chances and possibility of FC Fasel winning MC Oger.
We are working in terms of developing the concept. Right now, for CAF, is the FC to Africa campaign. Okay, so the FC to Africa campaign is one of the new products that I have that we are systemically rolling out. We are branding from FC Go Digital, which is a platform I've just developed with other technical guys that looks at how you can seamlessly be part of FC by membership. So it's a membership app on the phone that you can get your details. So we have statistics that we can show the companies that yes, if you want to be part of FC if you want to sponsor FC this is the FC can boast of maybe 15 to 20 chapters. The chapters are like sub-fan base.
Committees.
Sub-fan base.
Okay.
Sub-fan base are chapters. So there are chapters and there's a national structure. So in terms of fan development, the chapters are like maybe Yukutan chapter FC fan base. Brembasa chapter of FC fan base. That is the biggest.
I was on the whole one yesterday.
Then show the brand is visible to our fans.
Okay.
We intend to treat our fan and every Liberian sports lover as a product of interest.
Okay.
We will be able to give you ticket access. You have tickets are already flowing out of the page. Tickets are already flowing out. You can go to major. We have almost about 6 to 7 POS around the country now. We're in Monrovia because we're converging in Painesville at SKD. So you can get some around Zeke Custom, the Zeke guys.
Yeah.
Then you can get some with Too Easy. You get some with Child Luxury, right, on Sync Up. Those are the Sync Up places. You can also get some through some of our top influencers. But then official Neve is the official sponsor where you can get it at the Neve showroom around the National Election Commission there. You get there, you can get the tickets, and they are all very, very much affordable that you can be able to get some. That's off the page. But we're also going to be looking at intensive branding with respect to making sure that our brand is visible beyond the normal clubs that really go and play football there. We want to set up a benchmark that when you come there and see the level of marketing in terms of branding that we want to brand our
at the SKD,
you should be able to understand that yes, we are not saying that we are the LRE or we are the Barcelona, but we believe that we need to have a pop-up team that can show a professional representation to Liberia come on the day of the on Saturday. We are working in terms of developing the concept.
Yes, so you listen to Peter King, right? And they're building up this momentum ahead of this feature because for me, since I ventured into sports reporting, I've never seen a team from Liberia qualify for the group stage of the Champions League. I haven't. Yeah, because this is a profession that I started back in 2015, 2016. So since almost a decade now, I can remember seeing a Liberian club making it through to the group stage. So that's a big step. I must congratulate the FC Fasel family. But I think they're taking the bold step. They want to build up something that we can say, oh yes, this is the first club to hit to the group stage. Just know that in the CAF Champions League, when you qualify from the first round to the next round, you're being given 100,000 US for reaching the next round. So it's something that you just have to play. You play four games, 2 teams, but you play them first leg and second leg, and when you happen to eliminate them, you automatically qualify to the group stage of this competition. And we want to see the CAF Champions League being played in Liberia on the Tuesday or Wednesday on a weekly basis, like other countries' teams are experiencing. So I think that I'm with FC Fasel in this, and I got this strong belief and confident in the team that we can get 2-0 win against this Algerian side, and then we can go to Oger. 1-0 defeat not bad for us, or a draw, we get to the next round. But we can get a draw here or 1-0 win and say we go to Algeria, we can't just allow that happen. This is a team that have a very strong connection when it comes to their home playing. This MC Alger team. This team is being coached by a former coach of Wacha Casablanca in Morocco, Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, the Brazilian. So Makwane is one of the top-notch coach in Africa. Very good young coach. And coming to Liberia, a country with a lot of football history. You know, we got history in Liberia here. Yeah. We just saw Tuesday night the Champions League. We saw our former president, George Weah, all over in every magazine and every social media pages in Europe, kind of like reminding about his goal he scored in 1994 when Paris Saint-Germain defeated Real Madrid in the UEFA Cup. No? At the Santiago Bernabeu. So, we got football history. But when it comes to the CAF Champions League, we don't have a history. We want to make history. Let us make history together. Let us make history together. Let's see if that, if we can fill the stand of the stadium as supporter of FC Fasel or supporter of Liberia football in general, and then be hoping that the guys can deliver. I believe that we can engage them because this is an artificial turf. We playing Fasel on, right? I mean, we're playing MC Alger on. I don't see Fasel now as just a club team. I see them as a country team that we can rally our support to them and then that we can push them. They can give us the needed result that we want. They have a very good team. Yeah, the likes of Lawrence Koeman, Mustafa, Josepha Mator, Zach Kringar. You know, I used to be a kid in Kakata. This is a name that used to ring in football. Solomon Grams, Zach Kringar. I used to be a big fan of Zach Kringar whenever he come to play for Liberia. So Greenhouse as a sports reporter, you have the opportunity to see Zach Kringar playing in Liberia for a local club. I think I'm grateful to God because this is a young man with a lot of history. Now, so we think that we can just rather this support to the club and they can get a result. But let's get the video of Wellon Gibson, what was said in an interview with Sports Today from the Vocamation Fee.
For me, I would say for, let's say, the amount of games I've played and the experience I have with the national team, playing against a team like Tunisia, well-organized and experienced team, we had, let's say, a little problem from the middle, up front. There was only Kusaya alone, pressing and winning balls and all of that. But the game with Malawi, same thing, just a little problem. But I'm pretty sure that we are already working on it because the backroom staffs, they keep communicating with us like we have to come together and make sure we don't experience that kind of problem again. Well, looking at our standing, we are third place right now, 11 points, so our next two games is a must win. 6 points, and we'll go up to 17 points. Well, during the first phase, we had a great start, but during the first phase, after a couple of games, the team went downwards. We lost like, I think, 3 or 4 games. And that is not something of the team to go 5 games without winning. So this season, we are trying to make sure it doesn't happen anymore.
What's special about having 11?
Well, the winning spirit. Even through the hard times, even though the bond is like a family, it's not like a regular club, it's like a family. So once a new player is here, you feel at home already. No salary issue, trust me. Because right now, playing in Liberia, you cannot focus on the money. If you're focusing on just the money, you're not going to play to live. You're just going to play and think about earning salary. And the salary here can be your house. So you have to play and think about exceeding and leaving the country.
Thank you.
For me, well, the coaches they expect me to like bring my experience, things that I learned out there to the team to better the team because this year we have a target and we want to accomplish that. Last season we finished second, But second sometimes is considered, still last because we weren't champions. So this time around we want to be the champions. So we're going to start working hard and fixing all the problems we had from last season to make sure we don't experience them this season. Well, the coach, they expect me to.
Good. You listen to William Gibson. There are a few things I want us to grasp in what Gibson told Elijah Pan in that interview. One, the chances of Liberia finishing as one of the best second teams in the 2026 FIFA World Cup is something that we should look at. We have 2 more games. We have Namibia, SKD. We have Equatorial Guinea in Malabo. Gibson is saying that what happened in Tunisia game, in Mali game, cannot be repeated in Namibia and Equatorial Guinea games. The mentality has changed according to William Gibson. They want to come back. They want to get 17 points. Probably we can finish as one of the best second club to see if nobody gets 17 points. We can go to the playoff. That will be very, very helpful for us. Even if we make it to the real World Cup, we can go to the World Cup playoff and we can learn a lot from them. I think so. And he said it. Yeah, he said that for Liberia, having 11, they want to fight for the First Division League title, the Orange Cup. And another thing that William said that I want us to look at keenly is the issue of salary in Liberia. We do agree that clubs are not paying players the money they're supposed to pay their players. Football in Liberia, we think about salary as a football player, you're not doing nothing. Because before the year, you eat everything on credit, or probably you just use them on transportation or other family issue. So he want players not to focus on the issue of salary. He want them to focus on their game. William Gibson is 17 years old. He has scored over 20 goals in Liberia, top flat now. Scored 2 goals for the national team. One against Equatorial Guinea. They win against Togo. Very young striker. Fast in front of the goalpost. I love the heart. He had a lot of potential. And trust me, when Gibson goes to Europe, you'll see something good from him. Yeah. But let's see what having 11 coach Augustine Nimlin said to Elijah Pan right after the interview with William Gibson during the club's training section at the Vocamation Field on Tuesday morning in Painesville.
We are excited to enter the new league season, and we are praying to build on our progress, stay healthy, and compete at the higher level of the new season. Yeah, this season we are working hard to see our best to be number 1 by the grace of God.
You're going to be number 1?
By the grace of God. Fighting, working hard, preparing to reach there.
Best league or the Orange Cup?
The target for all 2.
All 2?
Yeah, we are focused, preparing right now to target the Orange Cup and the league. Possible, based on our hard work, we can make it possible.
Which department is lacking from your team currently?
No, everybody is ready. Everybody stay strong, and we are training hard, preparing to get there by the grace of God. We have everything. We're working hard. Nothing missing. It stay the same, and we are working hard to get it. Keep focused, be disciplined, and we are stay strong to get the win and get a trophy this coming season.
So you listen to the coach. He said that they keeping focus. The mentality is hard up. The intensity of the training is gearing up, and they're going for the both the Orange Cup and that of the first division league. But because this is a team that just won the Better Mass Cup, so we saw how they play. They play in that tournament with all several key players. There was no Shane Barry. Gibson started the competition, he didn't end it. He left and traveled the national team. Nick Jr. did not play in the competition. Nick got the transfer already to Malta. Nick is in Europe. So you see that? So I think they have a good target, but to win the top league, the first division league is very tough. Yeah. To win it is very, very tough. So I think that they can do that, and they just need to double up their chances. And because you see from from last season, this club lost to their title contender. They lost to Fasa back-to-back. They lost to Watanga first leg, drew the second leg, drew a Discovery first leg, won the second leg, and they lost to relegation side Shatta FC. They drew the first leg. They got defeated in the second leg. They got defeated by B Mountain in the first leg. They won the second leg. They drew Alaska. I think the first leg, and they won the second leg. So although they collected win back-to-back against LPRC Warriors, and if you want to win the Liberian League, you must, for example, if Heaven 11 want to win the league, they should be able to defeat Fasa back-to-back. They should be able to defeat Leska back-to-back, LPRC Warriors, Discovery back-to-back, and that of Watanga, with including Pinzio. B Mountain, I think that they can accommodate these points from the top clubs, and then by the local ones, they can fight to get points for them. But you can be a title contender, losing point to the team that you think is an obstacle to you for not winning this competition. You see that? If Fasa want to go to the CAF Champions League group stage, they must win MC Orger, and they should win every opponent that appears before them in the qualifiers in order to go to the group stage. That's just the format. Nothing big about that. Nothing change about it. You just got to do that. Yeah. But let's see. As soon as we get singer from Jerome Wale, Natana Topa, and Kingsley Horace, we will get them, and they will talk about the district league. You know, these are competition, off-season competition organized by the subcommittee within that area to keep the players on their feet. The Nima County District League, I've been told, is on fire. Yeah, I wish that the organizers just come to Interspose, you know, and then we can just get it live so that we can see what's happening in Saki PA at the Johnny Vocal Sport page in that part of Nima County. But I get this break. When we come back, we dive into more and more discussion. It's on Sports Extra, Interspose. I'm Edwin Butterfly. Don't go away. It's on the smiling Thursday morning. Experiencing a little sunshine from Pinzo City. I don't know about you, but send your prediction in the comment section. Blackman Warrior against Club Continent of Benin in the CAF Confederation Cup preliminary rounds. First leg battle. And Heaven 11 prepare their team ahead of the new league season. Fasel will take on MC Orger on Saturday in the CAF Champions League preliminary round first leg. The visitors are already in Liberia. The host is gearing up for the showdown. We'll take this break to be back. When we come back, we'll dive in more and more topic on the program, Sports Extra.
provides you with the opportunity to interact directly with the stakeholders in the sector, the players, fans, including technicians. It comes your way once a week, every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. with a repeat on Thursday at 2 p.m. Midway Sports highlights major happenings and trending news, as well as captivating action and stories, all in the sector. Beyond the live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans, live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday.
I'm beginning at Rizzo.
Thank you so much for joining us live on Sports Extra today, Thursday. Like I told you, right, the numbers will be on the screen, but we intend to do this to decentralize the discussion so that we can go to Sino, go to Nimba, go to Magibi, talk with other people concerning what's happening within their area. Natana Tukwa is on the line live from I don't know, it's Ganto or Sakepie. Natana, good morning. Welcome to Sports Extra.
Yeah, good to have to join you on the show, Edwin. Let me say good morning to your viewers. I'm happy to join you.
This is good. Thank you so much for joining us. And are you joining us from Ganto Sakepie?
I'm actually in Ganta. I came from Sakepie early this morning.
Oh, okay. Thanks be to God for safe arrival in Ganto. Yeah, Natana, the Nima County District League is currently ongoing. In Sakepie, Nima County, you as a sports journalist, as a football follower, a football lover, and expert in football journalism, tell us about this Nima County District League.
Yeah, so first of all, let me say that you're experiencing a little bit of noise in my background because I'm somewhere that I can't live right now. But additionally, it's ongoing, like you said, the 2025 Nima County Electoral District League that had the strap as the rebranded Nima County District League. And the tournament is for the first time after it has taken place in Sanikoli, in Ganta, that is most often been taking place in the last 8 to 10 years now. It moved to Sakepie, which is Central Nimba, for the very first time that we having a tournament ongoing there. And the Nima County Electoral District League brings together all of the 9 electoral districts of Nimba that are divided into 2 groups, with one group containing 4 teams and the other group containing 5 districts. And after the preliminary rounds, one of the 9 districts will drop from the tournament, and then you have the remaining 8 districts to progress to the knockout or the quarterfinals stage of the competition. And this year we've seen a lot of new things that have been added by the new steering committee chairperson, Mr. Alfonso Gledo. For example, we have Man of the Match that is given. And before the kickoff of the tournament on Saturday, we saw the trophy, out of the 4 trophies, because this year also for the first time we'll be having the third place finals for the football and kickball. So all of those 4 trophies, as a football first place trophy, the kickball second place trophy, and that of the third place trophy for both football and kickball, were all paraded through the principal streets of Sakepie onto the Johnny Voka Stadium. And another important thing to note about this competition is moving to Sakepie required a lot of work to be done, because the Johnny Voka sports page in Sakepie was not up to the standard, the pitch and as well as the sitting facilities. So the steering committee had to do a complete renovation or refurbishment of that place, erecting stadium wings and building at least some kind of temporary seat and all of that. So we have the tournament that is ongoing, kickoff on Saturday, where the defending football champions, district number 1, not the defending football champion, but we had the host District number 7 going up against 2 times champions in the football category, District 4 in both football and kickball. And we saw the host coming up with flying colors in both the football and in the kickball, where they won 3 to 4 home runs against the girls of District 4. Though that victory is still under scrutiny because District 4 had to put in a protest for breach of the rules and regulation of the tournament by District 7 by fitting in illegal players according to them. And then in the football, it was an easy run for District 4, this is District 7, where they won 3-0 in the football category. So the next day we saw the defending champions, District number 1, who also had their own encounter against District 2. And in the kickball, the girls of District 1 triumphed with a brilliant 3-1 home run victory. And in the football, the defending football champions, District number 1, were being defeated by a narrow goal or penalty coming late on, where Jefferson Wimke converted on the spot to give District number 2 the lead and eventually the victory against District number 1. So the tournament takes it took a 2 days break for Monday and Tuesday, and actions returned yesterday, where District number 8, the 2023 football winners, took on District number 6 yesterday. And also we saw the both kickball and football teams of District number 8 triumphing over District number 6 yesterday. In the kickball, it was a narrow 2-1 2 home run to 1 win for District 8, and in the football it was a 2-0 victory for them. So that's where we are so far with the 2025 Nimba County Electoral District League. And talking about some new things that have been added to the tournament, we have Men of the Match that is given on every match day. That's the Man of the Match in football and Queen of the Match in the kickball. And out of those 2 categories, the winners walk away with a cell phone, not Android. It's a cell phone that they walk away with as a prize for being the most valuable player of the match day happenings.
Okay, Nathaniel, is this district league restricted to sons and daughters of Nimba County? Because I remember to see on the social media players leaving from Monterrey, from Magibie, from Bon County, Riverside, River G, to go to Nimba to form part of this Nimba County District League. Has the organizer thought of restricting it to residents, specifically sons and daughters of Nimba County?
Not really. It's not limited. You know, Edwin, the district league is such that it's like a replica, or it follows the format of the national county sports meet. By the way, this is what puts Nimba and other counties into preparation for the national county sports meet. So since the national county sports meet, there is no rule regulating the players representing your county to be a native of that county, so too you can have the districts or the district league be limited only to sons and daughters of the county. So we have players who are not residents or citizens of Nimba, because you also have the both coaches, the football and kickball coaches of the county in attendance, and they are also using the tournament to be able to scout players that they can be able to invite for justification when the justification shall have started either next month but yes, next month they're going to kick off the justification right after the tournament comes to an end. So that is also an opportunity when you have those players coming, they too come to like look for job. They're not just coming to play in the tournament, they are also coming so that those coaches and other technical people around can see them and scout them. Like for example, District 1 team, we had Gabriel Bako, Emmanuel Bako, who played both for Grand Jide and Lofa County in last year's national county meet. They are playing for District 1. Adam Kongwe, who mostly plays for Bon County, is actually a native of Bon County, also plays for District number 1 in the tournament here. And I'm also been hearing that Opilendo Kekule, who has mostly represented Lofa County on like last edition of the county meet, and he's also a native of Lofa, He also here to, I think he should be featuring for district number 9 today from what I've heard. A lot more of them. Emmanuel Menyonga, who played for Grand Bassa County, he's also a Basilian in the County Milan. He's also here playing for district number 7. So I can go on to name and list most of them. Even in the past editions of this competition, you have players coming from all around. One of those players who is most of the time celebrated in the district league here. I don't know whether he's going to be coming this year again, because all of the districts have not played their opening matches because there is just one match per day. Is how do you call him? Momo Blamo. He mostly feature for District 7 in the competition. I'm not seeing with District 7 this year. Whether he's going to come with another district, I don't know. So it's not limited to just people who are from Nimba or who should be Nimbayans, because the coaches are also using this to be able to scout other players that they can justify and get them on their team to represent Nimba in the national county sports meet.
This is really welcoming. Natara must be proud of the people of Nimba County. I think the Nimalians are doing extremely well when it comes to football. Just before we take leave of you, Nathaniel, tell us what's the cash prize behind this entire district tournament in Nimba County?
Yeah, so before I just bring you answer to the cash prize, one thing that also the organizers, particularly the steering committee that oversees this district league in Nimba does is that, especially this year, we have jersey given to all of the participating teams. We have lodging provided for all of the participating districts. We have for feeding given before the tournament kick off on Friday was a launch of the tournament before it could kick off with the official opening match on Saturday. So on Friday, all of those disbursements were done. Jersey given to the football team, 25 pieces, branded one like that. We're all printed with the district's name at the back, not the player's name, but the district name and the number all there at the back. And you have 5 bags of rice given to each district with cash as a soup kind to support them and beef up their preparation and all like that. So, and the transportation reimbursement also given to all of those districts so that they could converge to Saclay, and it was the committee that took care of their transportation to ensure they come from wherever they were, even the host. Everybody got that money all across to bring them to a Saclay, so that reduced burden on them to a larger extent. For the cash prize till now, the cash prize, that's one thing that some of us have been pushing, that from the beginning, at least, people should know what will be the cash prize, but it's not being announced. But I can tell you that this year's cash prize, from everything we've seen, and especially being someone who has followed this competition very religiously and carefully and reported on at least in the last 8 to 10 years, I can tell you that this year's tournament is quite different, and we're going to have a very good cash prize given, but it's not been announced yet. I think the committee, when I spoke with the chairman on that, when I engaged in that, what is a cash prize? Why is a cash prize not being announced to the media and to those districts? He said that they still trying to see how the first match across each of the groups is going to be, and they're also still seeking sponsorship with other people so that they can have something good coming to the districts. In fact, not just for the absolute cash prize, but at the end of the day, if a district gets eliminated before returning back, before returning or leaving the tournament finally, there should be an envelope given to them so that they are working on all of those things behind the scenes to ensure that every district leaving, now that they are going to make everybody feel happy, there's still going to be some constraints like that, but at least so that people can know that they came somewhere and participated.
Thank you so much, Nathaniel Sosa-Stokpa, and I hope and pray that we can have this across Liberia, because football, sports, kickball is our traditional sports. It unites us together, bring us together. But wishing all of the 9 electoral districts of our Nimba County all the best in that competition.
Thank you so much, Edwin. It's been a pleasure joining you. Always here to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nathaniel Turpa. So the number is on the screen. You can call us and also be part of the discussion. If you want to talk about FC Facile chances of qualifying for the CAF Champions League group stage, you have the number on the screen, as you can see, 0880-002821, 0772-2010-03 is the number to call, and you will be part of the show. Let's see if we can have this caller on the line. Good morning. Oh, wow, we lost that caller. Please, no beeping. Yeah, we can go back to that else and thing where you beep us and we'll call you. No. We want you to take your time, spend that 2-3 minutes, talk to us, tell us what you feel or how you think will Facel get through, or the Nima District League. You listen to Nathaniel talk about, probably maybe you want to add something to it. Maybe you got a dissatisfaction in which the tournament has been held, or you probably maybe think that certain things is not happening, but you want it to happen because you believe that when it's happening, it will be beneficial to everyone. So the number is on the screen. Put in your calls and let's talk. Let's just talk. Because it's not we talking sports here, right? We're talking about faster chances of qualifying, Blackman Warrior chances of going through, what need to be done. Will you be at the SKD on Saturday? Are you going Nima to? Don't be like Clarence Dodo. Let's see if we can pick up this. Oh my God! We said no beeping. Stop beeping us, please. Stop beeping us, please. No beeping here. We're not doing that. Yeah. Call us. The number on the screen. Don't be the Clarence Dodo bad. We don't want to go back to Nima to go share for a disc. I don't know where disc came from. But I don't know, but maybe Theophilus will go to Grand Creek County to go and see how basic is stuff. But the number is on the screen. Call us and you will be part of the discussion. We're talking about the chances of FC Facel qualifying to the next round of the CAF Champions League qualifiers. The chances of Blackman Warrior. We saw Blackman Warrior. They had a very poor run. Very, very poor run in the Beto Mas Champions Cup. And the publicity is not that kind of huge for them like the way FC Facel is. And I don't know how or why, but it's not kind of huge for them to see if they are getting ready for this competition. But it's something that probably maybe they can come out to say, we can do this. But in terms of publicity, I think from my Blackman Warrior angle, it's actually poor. Yes, I can say that. It's actually poor. They're not making effort. They're not making much publicity to call on people to talk about their game, and they just kind of like cool. But again, they are one of our representatives in the CAF competition. We will support them. We will be there, to see our best that we can give our full support to this team. But Saturday is FC Facel Day. Sunday is Blackman Warrior Day, and we can do that. We can come up in our number. We can buy our jersey from the team. Let's forget about whether you be Liska fan, you be Watanga fan, you have an 11 fan. This is the time. This is the time that we gave our support to the team. Because if Facel win, Blackman Warrior win, Labrador wins. That's just the whole part about it. Yeah. Anybody win, the country win. So what do you think that we can? Okay. So we have another caller. I think this is Jerome Willie. Jerome Willie, good morning. Hello? Jerome Willie, you live on Intersports. Good morning.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Elijah, Paul, and Erwin Babatoyo.
Thank you for joining us. Tell us exactly where you calling us from?
I'm Edwin. I'm calling you from second Pier in District 7, Nima County, where I've come to witness and cover the Nima County Inter-Electoral District League.
Okay. Joe, just before we talk about Nima County, I'm also looking at the chances of FC Fasel qualifying to the CAF Champions League, especially that game against MC Orger. What's your take on their possibility of winning the match on Saturday?
What I can say to you that Edwin, to admit to you, the team for Jura is a very good team. I followed them of recent in a domestic league where they were able to get a win and move over charter of flight to come to Algeria. But I can say to you, I go for FC Fasel, and I'm optimistic, and I'm sure that they will do the very best for the people of Liberia.
Definitely. What about Blackman Warrior?
Blackman Warrior, for the past time, for what I've noticed, and I must admit, Blackman Warrior is doing extremely well. And let me say kudos to the CEO and also to the technical staff. But I can say to you, you know, the issue of Liberia team, especially on the issue of going away. And I can say to you, it will be a tough match for Blackman Warrior. But hoping, even if Blackman Warrior could get a point or salvage a point away. But I can say to you, it is a very tough match for Blackman Warrior. But I'm hoping and praying that they can get a draw.
Okay, Jerome, of recent, there have been a social media report that the LFA in Margibi County has banned the Nese Bido Sports Stadium. Tell us about this.
Yes, to be honest with you, I followed such story on Margibi Liberia. When I called one of my contact person, he said such statement was made at the AFA. But the Liberia Football Association have not come up officially. And what I noticed was that they're talking about AFA leaking. For example, remember we have 3 clubs. We have the like of Margibi Football Club, we have Wentam, we have Susa, and we also talking about the 3rd Division League. I don't know what the 3rd Division League was part of it, but what I do know is that the 3 clubs from Margibi County, they are equal for their home ground to be at the Unification Sport Pitch in the lower end. But I don't know as to whether such communication has been granted by the Liberia Football Association, because you know the Unification Sport Pitch. And when you talk about the dressing room, you also talk about place for the away team and home team. It's not in a good conducive. But what I can say to you is that the Nese Bido Sports in a bad situation. It's very bad to have any standard game played, especially the domestic league.
Okay, Jerome, you in Sake PA, District 7, Nima County. How is the momentum for the ongoing Nima County District League?
The momentum huge. The euphoria is good. Remember, this year marks the first African to see the district league not been playing in Ganta. It's in Sakapia District 7 Nima County at the Johnny Focus Sport Pitch. It all started on Friday with the dedication of the sports stadium, where the steering committee did extremely well, giving the people a good football pitch. It started with an exhibition match between Ganta Old Town and Sakapia Old Town, where the chief patron of sports of Nima County was present, Madam Gono. She was able to cut the raping. We saw Ganta winning Sunday Court Old Town 2-0. It all started on Saturday on the 13th year, where we saw District 7 winning both kickball and football. District 7 defeated District 4 in kickball 4-3, and it came from a home run to win 4-3, and while the boss defeated District 4 3-0. And Prince Davis placed the man of the match in that tournament. He set a record, becoming the first player in the tournament to set such a record. Whereas Gorky Jean, formerly of Lofa County, she played for Bon County last year. She won the queen of the match. On Sunday, the defending champion for the football version, they had a leg of Gabriel and Emmanuel Bacchus Adam Colon for CC United. They were defeated by District 2 1-0. The goal came in the second half for the penalty spot, while in the keeper version, District 1 defeated District 2 3-1. Then it all came with, they was able to take a two-day break. They resumed on yesterday, where we saw excellent football display from from the guys from District 8. They defeated District 6 in both kickball and football. In the kickball, District 8 is the defending champion. They came from a home run, winning District 6 2-1, where after the girl from Nito, her name is Linda Daniel. She plays for Nito. She was part of my GB Canada Express, where we saw Beatrice from Destiny KC and also Tabitha for Nito Cameroon. So they won 2-1. And in the football category, it was Prince Sam, a player from Bain United, who scored 2 goals each in half to give District 8 a 2-0 win. There's a situation here, anyway, where we saw the first game in the kickball category, District 4 filing a protest as regard to an illegal player. Remember, here in Nimba County, the district is different from last year. Last year, they have 90% of the players from Australia, but this year we have 75%. And the players from here, and the rule says you cannot use more than 4, more than 5 first division players in the kickball version. So the protest ruling have come on, and they have agreed for a replay between District 4 and District 7, which
so Jerome, the organizer is now requesting for a replay, but don't you think that replay is not necessary if a team firing an illegal player and they've been found guilty? What the 3 points are not taken from them?
What actually happened, and Edwin, it is due to not sufficient evidence. You know, the player in question, I don't want to disclose her name, but she plays for War Girls Football Club. Even if you go on her Facebook page, she has...
That's Charles Tupper. That's Charles Tupper.
No, it's not Charles Tupper. It's not Charles Tupper. She among the names that the people are talking about, but the main person is a player who plays for War Girls. She's captain in the district. So the reason why they are said that there are no sufficient evidence, and you know, Edwin, this tournament is a district tournament for peace sake. So for peace sake, they have said to us that both districts must be able to play. But again, just as what you are saying, before I say no, we cannot play this match. So we are hoping, but they have not told us when they will play. But the action continues on tomorrow. And anyway, in terms of preparation, the turnout here, a huge educating take here is $200 Liberian for a running fee. And they have 500 for VIP. A lot of turnout here. We're seeing a lot of football stars here from the first and second division. And the Senate committee chairperson are doing extremely well. So the atmosphere is good. It's just unfortunate during game time is always winning here. We're having a wet day here in Sakopie, Nimba County.
Thank you so much, Joe Wale. Thank you for joining us from way down in Sakopie, edition number 7, Nimba County.
It is a pleasure, Edwin Babatoyo, to be on Intersport. Thanks to you and your man, Lachapa.
Thank you so much, Joe Wale. From there. Those of you that just beeping, I don't know what I'm not your Facel fan or you're part of the Nimba district. You're just beeping. You know, they call the number there. I don't know. We're not going to number here again because I think you're using the Lonsa number to just be beeping instead of you calling. But you listen to Joan. Joan calls from Sakopie in Nimba. Thank you, Joan, for calling. I think it's really nice to have you on the show from Sakopie. We talked to Nathaniel from Counter, and now Joan spoke with us from Sakopie. But the bad part about him, they say always winning. Yeah, you know, Nimba is near Bona, so that's why I could go area for the 2 more rain. That's the reason. But again, 3 minutes to go. We just have to quickly round it up for you. Saturday, FC Facel against MC Ojo. The kickoff time in Liberia is at 4 p.m. So SKD, the gates open at 11:30 a.m. in the morning, so you can make your way to the stadium, support Blackman Warriors, support FC Facel. I've been told the team has started marching already. They're doing a massive wetness for this game on Saturday. It's the biggest game now in Liberia, and we hope and pray that we get a needed result. But there has been a late misunderstanding between former Liberia coaches Ansu Keita and that of James Salisa Diba. They've been throwing jabs at one another concerning this whole Tomi Songo business. You know, Asuke Ida come up yesterday saying that, is it seeing Tomi Songo you guys are criticizing me for when I play him, and then you know. Now, Diba reply. Let me see if I can get the okay. Yes. Diba reply. He said, "This is hilarious. I dare you or anyone to show me an article in which I chase Tomi Songo of being a bad goalkeeper. Tomi Songo was my starting goalkeeper during my tenure as head coach of the national team, the Lone Star. I would be a hypocrite and a complete contradiction if I ever snide Tomi Songo as a bad goalkeeper. I have already hailed you as a good developmental coach because of your accomplishment with the under 17. Henceforth, you shall choose your words wisely when you talk about me." And yes, Ansu Keita on, he say, "One of the greatest names of God is Time, Time. Is this James Diba speaking, or is it AR? Question mark. Yesterday, Coach Keita was not a good coach because he used Tomi Songo against South Africa. But today, the narrative has changed. The hypocrites and tribalism is a huge problem in Liberia. I said this, that Tomi Songo was the best goalkeeper, but you all criticize me because your propaganda was all about making sure Coach Ansu Keita leads the national team. But the Almighty God is using every one of you by proving me right. May the Almighty God bless Liberia." Ansu Keita said James Diba criticizing because they didn't want to see him on the national team. Now Diba is coming back to support Tomi Songo that he started against South Africa. You know, Tomi started when Liberia lost 2-1 here against South Africa. So Diba to fire back. And maybe Keita will come up with another post concerning this issue. But both of them tasted national team job. None of them qualified Liberia for either the AFCON or the World Cup. Now they can continue their fight. We're watching. We're listening. We're doing George. Thank you so much for following. Join us on tomorrow for another brand new edition of the program Sports Subscribe. I'm Edwin Batterfan. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports we remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. The Exclusive Sports Show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector.